till he drop that beat. You know, we keep our circle tight. Keeps the bullshit light. Been through a lot of bullshit with a lot of niggas around this motherfucker, man. No love lost. Psych. Ain't going through this shit again. I ain't got no friends. Them niggas stabbed me in my back. I shoulda never let them in. No,
Yo, we live.
Hey.
Yo.
Ain't tag me in this like you my people.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. We gotta get buddy.
Damn, I'm gonna be dead. Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going on? What's going on?
I got you. So then how do I do it?
Make you a co-host.
There we go. Gotta get that winding out of there.
So how do I?
We on this motherfucker now. Let's go. It's
Now,
Clubhouse
what's
Live.
up?
The loudest podcast on the planet. We do shit and we don't plan it.
Sure.
We got the fam in the building. His Dayton's favorite host, AR, Denzel.
I was about to say, you talking about
And
me?
we got to give a proper introduction to the beautiful Miss Sunshine. She just joined the squad.
Hey.
You know what it is.
Y'all just don't know it's about to go down.
Yeah. Hey, y'all gonna fuck around and have us on here every day, man. We about to turn this into a whole radio show on y'all.
Proper.
We got Fat B in the building. You know we on the ones and twos. Our house DJ. You know what is going down.
Okay.
We got Spotify playlists on the way, so make sure y'all submit y'all music. And in a minute, we're going to be taking cash apps for requests.
In a
You know
minute,
what I'm saying?
we taking them right now.
All
We taking them right now. Send them in right now.
Denzel said today.
Man,
Make sure you're talking into that mic, cuz, you
where do
know.
y'all want to start though?
We gotta start with what we
Hey, man, I think we got breaking news. What we do?
we got that
Yeah,
breaking
man.
news.
We got
Breaking
breaking
news,
news,
y'all,
man.
Y'all,
If you don't know, now you know. We lost a family member not too long ago.
Man.
Kobe Bryant, 41 years old, has been confirmed passed away. He was in a helicopter crash. I mean, there's nothing too much to say. It's like when James Evans passed away on Good Times. He was a family member.
for real.
I mean, shouts out to the family. Shouts out to the NBA. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
Man, this is like,
I'm glad that all
that's crazy. That's a legend. That's like, we just lost a living legend, somebody we grew up with. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, we seen that man succeed and we seen greatness
youngin.
as a youngin. So, you know what I'm saying? Just condolences to his family, man, because outside of us being fans of his career, man, he had a whole, you know, legacy he had, man. And I heard he was on the plane with him. They said something
On
like that.
the helicopter.
On the helicopter, I'm sorry.
Said, all his daughters is safe. All the people that
His
was
wife
said
is
to
safe.
be rumored to be involved, it was I think it was other people injured or whatever, but nobody that we know of
that we know of yet. No,
Yeah,
they haven't
confirmed
the other four
just,
people
right.
yet.
Yeah, but I just took some time, man. Kobe was my favorite player ever, and I don't care what nobody got to say about nobody. Kobe was my favorite player because I'm about to be 28. Even when I was coming up, Kobe was the best player. When I was basketball playing age, you feel me? About around my son's age, Kobe was dogging everybody in the league. And I just took some time, put some little stats on here. He had 33,643 career points, which LeBron James did pass. Shout out to LeBron James. LeBron James did pass him last night. And Kobe left him a tweet on Twitter at 10:39 last night. Said, "Continue to move the game forward, King James. Much respect to my brother." And I think that was just like they had already kind of done the torch passing while LeBron was in the league. I mean, while Kobe was still in the league. But I think that was just a real show of humility by Kobe. Like, even though they had been kind of pitted against each other their whole career, Kobe always still looked at LeBron more as like a little brother. Like, you gonna be the one after I'm done. You feel me?
Right.
So it was always respect and respectful competition between them. So I think that Kobe was just able to give him a real salute, not knowing that that's probably gonna be a big message. That's probably gonna stick with LeBron forever now.
He gonna win that ring this year for sure off that. But I think that was it's a lot more to his move to LA than just to go to LA too. I think he talked to a lot of people, Magic, Kobe, and I think they knew it was his time to take the league to that,
the next level.
And you always do it at LA. You know what I'm saying?
He had that respect. He earned that respect for somebody like Kobe Bryant to even want to talk to you about basketball. Mm-hmm. You know that you either done something or you on your way to doing something legendary. We already know LeBron's on his way to the Hall of Fame, but for him to for Kobe to have such high regard for LeBron just speaks more to his greatness. So I think that this might give people a bigger appreciation for what LeBron is doing, seeing in his last moments, his last tweets, how much respect that Kobe had. Because we all, I mean, like I said, we grew up on Kobe. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. If y'all around my age or if y'all watch basketball for the past 20 years, man, you know that Kobe Bryant was one of the greatest players of all time, ever. Youngest guard to ever be drafted, ever. First guard to be drafted out of high school, Lower Merion High School, Pennsylvania. He actually got traded. He got drafted by the Charlotte Hornets, got traded to the Lakers so that they could get rid of Bloody Divac. So they get rid of him and make room for Shaq the next year. Then they got Phil Jackson, the coach. You know the rest is history. 3-peats, 5. Man.
Man, hey, you know
this
what?
shit hurt, man. For real, I can't even lie to you.
It's like we lost a family member.
For real,
he was a family member.
5 championships.
I
got to cheer and brag through half a decade, man. For real. The 2010s, the 2000s.
I'm gonna tell you this because I know we talking about Kobe, but I hope you cheered louder than you talk with your cool ass.
Man, I probably didn't, for real. Shit, he got 2 numbers retired. Number 8 and number 24. You got the crazy 8 Mamba. You got crazy 8 and then you got the Mamba 24. There's nobody that has people have done the things that that Kobe has done, but nobody did it the way that he did it.
Real talk. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant.
Rest in peace. 2 gold medals too. Youngest All-Star game starter ever too. 81-point game, also second only to Will Chamberlain. Y'all remember that Raptors in 2006. Jalen Rose ain't never gonna forget that.
All due respect, biggest ball hog
ever.
West.
Ever. I could say that. I could say that. I watched him more than all of y'all.
That's why they compare LeBron to him too much. A lot is because they said like he didn't have that killer instinct. Kobe was not about to go down without a fight.
He was if they was gonna lose the game, it was gonna be because Kobe couldn't score 1,000 points.
He was one of the most hated. He was one of the most. He was a crybaby, but you know what? But he was a hell of a ball player.
That just make that just spin into like when you think like when they say like everybody that people begin to cherish, it's always after their career. It's always after they done being the competitor. So it's like during the time they hate you, and then after you done, it's like they can finally love you. So it'd be like crazy. Muhammad Ali.
When you in the war, man, you know what I'm saying? Yes. After the war over, you can kind of talk about it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Especially if didn't nobody die. It's always.
I think once he was done actually playing ball, people could get over the whole competition aspect of it. For them not to like, if a motherfucker is beating up on my team, I hate their guts. I don't care. So after he was done, after you ain't have to see him as an opponent, you could really reflect on the accomplishments that he had throughout his career, the things that he did that was incredible. I mean, the number of 40-point games and just two-time scoring champion, slam dunk contest champion. Man, so much stuff that he did, and just his show detail. It was just about his attention to detail, just his love of basketball. So many people respected Kobe's love for basketball and just committed him to being the best.
And one thing, the comments, let's get back to that. Everybody saying Rick Fox was on the helicopter. No, Rick Fox was not. Only person that was confirmed was Kobe Bryant. Nobody else has been confirmed yet. So that's what we're waiting to hear now. It's going to be a long night tonight for them. I mean, again, shouts out, prayers to his family, his wife. They just had another baby last year. Altogether, he has 4 beautiful daughters. Yeah. And that's the sad part about, you never know when your day's coming. Live life to your fullest. And one thing he did do, he lived life to his fullest. He did.
That just, man, you hope that these famous people are living their life to their fullest, though. You know what I'm saying? I will hope, because a lot of them don't.
A lot of them suffering.
They be suffering, and then they, you know what I'm saying?
We don't know what's going on in their lives.
Yeah, that's the sad part about it, man. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, like you said, he was living it and being able to enjoy being free from being criticized about everything. Let him and his family have some peace before he at least had this untimely depart. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna do a moment of silence for the Bryant family. You know what I'm saying? So everybody that's on here, we're gonna do a little moment of silence for the Bryant family, and then you know what I'm saying, we're gonna try to move on with the show. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, we're gonna throw more highlights in throughout the show just to, keep updates and everything, because you never know. I think they still got stuff coming out. So you know what it is. So you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to start a moment of silence. I guess you just
be
quiet. All right, here we go. All right.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it, man. You already know what it is. It's the Clubhouse Live, the loudest podcast on the planet where we do shit. We on the planet. The fam in the building. You got Dayton's favorite host. You got AR. You got Denzel. And you got Sunshine. And we the Clubhouse Live. We got DJ Fat B on the ones and twos.
Hey.
What's up?
The itinerary today, I think we talking Meek Mills and Nicki beef. We talked a little bit about the untimely death of Kobe Bryant. We got young black men being suspended for dreadlocks, not being allowed to graduate. This is still a thing in the United States going on with teams and stuff. We're trying to control black hair and black culture and basically punish us for being ourselves. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that, and we got more. And let's go with it. Denzel, what's up?
Man, it's a lot going on just in general, but on the music scene, YG just got arrested 2 days before the Grammys. You know, he was supposed to be involved in that Nipsey tribute.
Damn. Why you
So
think?
he robbery.
Wow.
And you know YG 400.
Man,
That sound like
big
was him.
Big Bomped in Blood. I know he probably did.
Was him and Antonio Brown together? Oops. Did I say that?
Hey man, speaking of talking, wow.
I'm sorry. That was just. I'm sorry. That was
Wow, man.
I'm just saying. I mean, it seems like that's the end thing to do now. I mean, you got money, you wealthy, you want to do a robberies. That's all I'm
but
saying.
you know what? Like,
That's it.
I don't understand why people don't stay out of trouble when you get the money. Like, that's the crazy part. Like, how do you get the money and you try to be like, get your people out of that area, out of the hood, but then you take the trouble with you. Then you got to start questioning, like, so is it your area or was it you?
Right,
Like,
you
damn.
brought it to every area that you went to.
Right.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't even no hate because I know people men, but why you can't be YG and getting charged with robbery or burglary and shit like that.
Well, we gonna get more into all of that.
Okay, yeah.
And then y'all, since I'm new to the team, I'm gonna bring a little flavor to the team. So I got a segment called Real Ninja News. I'm hitting on every and anything possible. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all just see, I got some dumb people that's in this segment. I got a professor who took the funding of $200,000 and spent it at the strip club. When I get in, trust me, you gonna see. Plus, I'm gonna hit sports. Plus, I'm getting on this music soundtrack. What music has been released, and we're gonna really talk about this induction to the Hall of Fame. Yes. Stay tuned, y'all. Trust me, and thank y'all for allowing me to be with y'all on this team.
Let's go.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, we definitely need it, man. That's the flavor we was looking for. I didn't know what they doing. You know what I'm saying?
Do y'all want to know about these charts?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Real, because I mean,
Yeah, we gotta always shout out our Facebook fam that kind of stay tuned in with us, you know what I'm saying? And if y'all on Facebook, make sure y'all please go on to our YouTube channel and begin to subscribe. And you can get these episodes and rewatch these episodes. You can see funny highlights and stuff on our show. We're gonna have freestyles on our channel. We're gonna have a lot of more activity. We're gonna try to get online a lot more because I know y'all like to see us, man. We seeing that y'all tuning in. So just make sure y'all do that, man. Tune into the YouTube. Make sure you you can subscribe to the Apple Podcast and listen to the episodes. You also can catch us on Spotify. We are trying to get on Tidal. Tidal is being difficult. They black owned, and you know black owned is difficult. But I already respect it because they like, hey, we gotta cross our T's and dot our I's.
Make sure everything is good.
Yeah, we gotta make sure everything good.
Anybody watch me, go on to my page until we get our Clubhouse page linked up. Hit on the watch party. We good to go. I see a lot of y'all done joined in. Hey, Side
What's up,
Effect.
bro? Yeah.
Yolanda Hogg.
Let's go.
My
Make sure
baby
y'all
Mark
start watch
Jones,
parties
hey.
with us. Hey, and make sure y'all get the DJ Fat B. You still making them mixes?
Of course. Hey man, speaking of that, man, I'm gonna be on the radio for Valentine's Day.
Hey.
Our own Clubhouse house DJ Fat B gonna be on he gonna be on the radio 102.9. He'll be on 102.9.
Maserati. You already know.
So make sure y'all tuning in. Yo.
I seen something on the internet.
I feel like
that was interesting to me.
I feel like something.
Oh, shit. Don't get us kicked out.
Why?
Don't get us kicked out, Kodak.
As I said, show your Kodak
Come on,
shit.
Kodak.
We on that.
They said AR on the mic again.
That's what I got to
That's
deal
how I've been
with
walking in the
every
store all
week.
day. I've been scaring white people all day. What is he gonna do?
Watch it. Watch
Well,
it.
come on, Denzel. Let's go into this. Hit us with this
All right,
news.
the best news I heard all week. Well, I can't say best news, but Lil Wayne announces his funeral album is forthcoming. He says that he hinted on his Instagram the date of January 31st, but you know Wayne, I don't care. He can blame it on Baby if he wants to, but you know Wayne, he gonna push back an album about 6 times before we get a single.
Man, why you? I mean, damn. Why you
Man,
gonna do that?
don't
to
act
him
like
right
I ain't telling the truth, man.
He might not.
You know how Wayne is.
You know Wayne.
Don't even do it.
Before we get a single out that motherfucker. Next time we hear Wayne, it's probably gonna be a feature on somebody else's shit before we hear something off the
I'm just
album.
saying, go ahead and leak it. Leak
Okay.
it. Let's see what it is. Let's see what it really is. Wayne still Wayne?
No.
You know, I think
Is
so.
he
The Carter 5.
Can we go back to the Hot Boy Wayne instead of dealing with this Wayne?
That was
The Hot Boy Wayne was the best Wayne ever.
That was a different set of
That's
drugs.
it. Now he just ashes.
But
He done burnt
Yeah,
out.
we
He
please.
done burnt out.
Yeah, we
hey, Fat B,
please.
bro. Bruce said, "What up, his brother?" You know.
What's happening?
TMZ, so yeah, I think we tuned in to TMZ a lot, but I don't really like TMZ, man. I'd rather look at black news outlets for our news. I mean,
Or
yeah,
CNN. I'll
you
be
know
on
what I'm
that
saying?
CNN. I'm
Like
sorry.
I said, man, shout out to Mob Radio, man. If y'all on YouTube, listen to Mob Radio. Millie, a beautiful black woman, and she be tearing it up. She funny as hell, animated, but she stand on something.
Watch the Clubhouse Live first.
Right.
Watch and subscribe.
Hey man, I'm trying to tune this in, man. Millie got the road. I'm trying to fuck with Millie.
Millie, shout us out. Or that's your last one.
Shut up, man.
And Corey, aka Malcolm X, we ain't gonna leave Wayne alone. You hear me? We gonna talk about Wayne. You know how it is with Wayne.
Who said that? Oh, somebody on there said Lee Wayne
Yeah.
alone.
Now they saying he misunderstood.
Hey, look, man.
Wayne ain't misunderstood. It's them drugs he taking is misunderstood.
Listen, man. Man, look, my dude been double cupping since, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that stuff gonna catch up with you, bro.
Right.
Yeah. It's all in his dreads.
Right.
Weak. Them motherfuckers is babies.
Who?
But
nah, man. You say his dreads?
Yeah.
Man, Wayne, I don't know, man. I mean, Wayne just turned totally like, you know what I'm saying? I think he like J. Cole on
He
that
ain't got no
same.
strength in his.
But we can't say nothing about Wayne because
no
niggas
more.
like, look,
No, he don't.
This shit.
He ain't got no more
He
strength.
got breakage in this shit.
y'all
He
disrespecting
probably
the
be
legend,
putting his fingers through his
man.
shit,
Y'all
catching
disrespecting the
dread.
legend, man. Y'all can't do that, man.
Listen.
That's as good as bad luck,
Listen.
man. Lil Wayne, he just
I ain't got no hair.
I'm
He
just
named
saying.
his album
I'm just
Funeral,
saying.
man. What if this shit some of the most fire shit?
I ain't gonna lie, though. If it's fire, I'll give it to him. But
I just hope he don't go auto-tune, because as soon as he go auto-tune, it's gonna run people
You know
away.
why it's called Funeral? Because his motherfucking career is dead if this shit don't go
man,
over.
damn.
Either he gonna kill the game or the game is gonna kill him.
Real
So,
talk. You
yeah.
gotta keep
I
it
ain't gonna
100.
lie, man.
Yeah.
If it's cheeks,
I'm gonna let you know.
if it's
But
cheeks,
you know what? But I think that's why music is subjective, because shit, the last album, the mixtapes, everybody was saying they didn't like the dedication. But the
What?
dedication
What?
6. But I did. Then what is it?
What?
Dedication 6?
Dedication was better than Carter.
I'm talking about what it was. A 2 point. What did he do when he came back with the second half of it?
6.5.
Yeah, 6 point. Yeah, whatever. I think that was even harder.
Right?
Okay.
It's something.
His mixtape is always harder than his albums, and I can just say that. But his albums is always well put together.
Okay.
Not always great. The Carter
Alright.
4 and the Carter 5 was.
Well, let's get back to this list. We don't went all the way.
Yeah. Anyway, gotta shout out to boy Roddy Ricch. He's still on top of shit right now. #1 on Spotify.
I
#1
like
on
him.
Hot 100. Selena Gomez beat him out on the Billboard 200 for the albums. He got knocked down to #1, but he's still the biggest continuous gainer in terms of airplay and streaming success. So it was just, you feel me? Her album just dropped big because this was the release date. So
basically everybody who tried.
#1. He gonna do like Post Malone was doing for a good minute, and he was the first rap artist to do it in 15 years, rise back to the #1 spot since the game, the documentary came out. 2005. The game first album, and that should let you know something. But, yeah, the biggest gain in performance for the week. He had the biggest gain in performance, and he was already at #1. So that means that even if singles hit big this week, #2 was "Life Is Good" by Future and Drake. They debuted at #2 because Roddy Ricch was still gaining after already being at #1. So the box is going crazy right now. Please excuse me for being antisocial. It's going crazy right now. Selena Gomez doing all that begging online must have worked for her because she got the #1 album this week. But I think Roddy Ricch is gonna be back next week.
So it didn't work for Justin, but it works for Selena.
Nah, Justin is
Hey, hold on. I like that song by Justin.
I liked it too.
I like that Yummy
number 10.
song. I'm sorry.
He number 10. He's still top 10. But
Without y'all help.
Hey, shout out to Justin.
Hey, shout out to Justin Bieber on that one, for real. But other than that, I think that we got to shout out Mac Miller. Mac Miller,
he's still.
What we was just saying about Kobe Bryant, Nipsey Hussle, people in general. We don't give people they roses while they here. Mac Miller just got his first top 10 with the Circles.
That's dope. That's dope.
That's kind of fucked up for real. I liked Mac Miller, but I can't say that I was a big fan. It's fucked up that all of these people are unrecognized until we put them on the headstone or on the headline.
Yeah.
They ain't here no more. You ain't gonna hear them make no more music. And now we want to pay attention to them.
But you know what? I think we touched on this a while back about our own local artists like that, like with Mike Lansky and them. And then the radio tried to jump in and like, oh, we gonna throw Mike Lansky on the day, like, bro. And then they played him for the one time and then don't keep him played. You know what I'm saying? Same thing they did with Kylan English. Like, I hate when people pander.
Exploit, like
you said, exact word, exploit. They exploit people's, you know what I'm saying, situations. That ain't cool. Our radio stations don't support the way they should support, and that's why we gonna be your radio station. We gonna bring you the news, and we gonna be more relatable. We gonna be transparent about it, so you ain't gotta be worried about it.
It was confirmed that none of his children were aboard the helicopter.
No, they said it's coming. Now it's coming out. It's coming out. We still waiting.
Yeah, I think.
But they were saying that now that it might be his 13-year-old daughter that was on the flight with him. So, like I said, we still waiting on it. We should have some. Yeah, we should have some more confirmation by the end of the show.
You know what? While we do tap into this information, because we do want to make sure we're giving y'all accurate information, we're gonna go ahead and let Fat B throw something on local or throw some good music on, however you want to spin it, man. So we'll be right back in a second. This is Clubhouse Live, the Lives Podcast Independent, but we don't do shit. Because we never played. We be
doing shit.
What hey, I'm messing that all up.
Listen, you got yourself into some realness. Because I forgot. Hey.
Shout out to my boy Rob Nero, man.
Shout out Rob, man. Yeah.
Rob Nero, man. That was just me just showing you how to do it, but I sent you.
Yeah, man, you can show me how to do it here too. This why we can't. I can't get them off. I got this computer, I'm sure.
But that's what I was more wondering, anything with the watch party. But I don't have to want it. For them to still see. That's why I want to make sure. ESPN saying, okay, Bryant was on his way to a travel basketball game with his 13-year-old daughter.
Man.
This from ESPN.
So he was.
Yeah. Those aboard the helicopter included another player and a parent. According, so the kids and them taking them to a game. The fifth person had to be the pilot.
Damn.
So we can.
Damn.
But see,
I'm getting worse and worse.
I'm talking about, Fat Baby. Trying to figure out what he hitting. Are you just clicking it?
Just click. All you do is slide it over. all you do is slide it over to the envelope.
I'm
that
over
you
here,
see.
goddamn.
So you see my name.
Stress eating right now.
You said y'all see your name.
Damn.
It is confirmed.
You'll see my name.
I ain't want the
What's
kids to
confirmed?
be on there, man. It was bad enough.
Nah, I know. I got your name.
All right, now take that and slide it over my name. Just take the track and slide it over. Anything and slide it over my name. And that's how you see
Your
it.
name should be on the side or something.
Nah.
Points,
You see the envelope.
36,600.
Right here.
Yeah.
But we're on a family track. How do I pull it up?
1,827 steals, 1,944. He was only second in the
See, now I
sixth
can't
and
get
first
to
and
you.
everything.
Jerry West, or not, like
Well,
Magic had to be on the system.
Yo,
we can go back in and confirm it.
Man.
You don't see words how I say that?
we'll catch it next time.
Yeah.
I'll look at it next
Well,
time.
I
I
mean,
mean, when we get off of this run.
All right.
We have 15, got like 2 scores. And see, like on this section, I just cut it out on the episode.
I was trying to find a Kobe and Bryant song. I think I got it.
His daughter, she ain't died. His daughter ain't died.
Yeah, everybody. So it was, Brian was on his way to a travel basketball game with his 13-year-old daughter when the helicopter crashed. Those aboard the helicopter also included another player and a parent. And according to LA County Sheriff's Department, there were no survivors of the crash. I feel for his wife. That's their oldest daughter too, isn't it?
She played basketball, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yes, she was
Yeah,
dog.
that's what sounds.
That's what they said, they were on their way to an away game.
Hey, alright. About to come back in there. We'll touch that, then I'll get into the story. What I'm gonna do. Well, no. Yes, we can do your second. You got more.
Get the other one I just sent you.
Except, you can do
You gotta hit it set.
it. I did hit it set.
And then it's gonna be in your download.
Yeah, I know. I'm just talking about how you can send it. I can't.
Because you don't know how to. I can send it to you, but you don't know how to send it to me, right? All you do is you take it and you drag it on the envelope, and that's how I send it to me.
The envelope, we're going to have to look at it because I think I removed the envelope. I did some shit. I really didn't tell you the truth. I had airdropped it, but I did something that disappeared. So
You can do it on your phone, too.
yeah, I know that. Yo,
Shani, what's up? We need to
Hey,
holler at
Shani,
you,
what's
man.
up?
Shiny was popping.
All right, tune back in.
Oh, man.
Yo, we back. Hey, this is the Clubhouse Live, the loudest podcast on the planet where we do shit, but we on planet. You already know what it is, man. Fam in the building. Right now we talking Kobe Bryant and his whole family. I mean, not his whole family, but his daughter and other passengers on a helicopter flight to a away game has all been confirmed to be dead.
Right. Bryant was on his way to a travel game with his 13-year-old daughter. And if everybody knows, she a beast in basketball, like baller. She was on the helicopter as well, plus another player and a parent. And again, according to Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, there were no survivors of the crash.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to make sure we keep y'all updated if anything else changed or if anything else is confirmed. So, Sunshine, what else you got on your docket?
How? All right, y'all ready for this? This is the real ninja news. I can't say what I want to say, so I had to tweak it just a little bit. But let's get. First of all, let me get right into this. Trick Daddy got arrested again for cocaine possession with a DUI warrant. Let me explain something to you. If you over the age of 40, let it go. Just let it, like, for real. You got too much money, you can have an Uber driver, a regular driver, whatever. If you're gonna do what you're gonna do, just let it go. But the 45-year-old, you already know, Miami star and rapper Trick Daddy found himself arrested again. According to the police report,
cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Right. A Miami-Dade County officer responded to a report of a driver hitting signs and running red lights in a dark colored Range Rover on the southwest side of Miami. When the officers approached the driver's side, he saw that the driver appeared to be asleep behind the wheel.
Hey, so somebody was driving and wasn't him.
Cocaine.
They also found a cocaine in a dollar bill when he got to the police station. Now, this fool,
he was trying to keep. He needed
he'd
one
already
more.
had it still rolled up from doing this dude. So
He needed one more before he went.
ridiculous.
He just had that like, fuck it, I'm going anyway.
Right. So let me tell you about this other story I just found real interesting. There was a Drexel University professor accused of stealing $200,000 in funding and spending it on strippers.
What?
Yeah.
A Drexel University professor was arrested and reportedly charged with 2 felonies for redirecting over $189,000 in research grants from the university into his own account.
Dumbass.
And spending the money in luxuries such as strippers, sports bar, iTunes, and more.
He was a horn dog.
Yeah, he was stripping.
He was
Dumbass.
Yeah. And what was messed up, I mean, you actually took the money from the department, computer engineering department.
Yeah.
So he's being
Probably
charged with
already had
theft.
the time getting funded
Right.
anyway.
He's being charged with theft, unlawfully taking, deception, and everything else.
Hold on, though, but wait.
He
You
should've.
know what, though? That part just pissed me the fuck.
Why?
Excuse my language.
Why?
Look at them childish ass crimes.
Stepping all off.
Deception. Like,
Yeah.
if that was a black person, that would have been grand larceny.
Actually, he is.
He black.
I can't pronounce his whole name.
You don't say he what? He black?
Yes, he's an African.
Well, he's African.
He ain't black.
He's
black.
African. You know what? All right, next.
Shout
Hold on,
out to our African
hold
brothers.
on.
We all black. We all
Exactly.
brother.
Thank you.
We're skin folk.
So now next, let's get into my peoples. I'm sorry, I love them. Harry and Meghan, they finally have left the royal thing. They
Black
got to pay back
princess.
the $2.4 million for the cottage.
Hold on, wait. They got to pay it back.
They have to pay it back because the taxpayers paid for their house to be remodeled.
Damn.
So by them stepping down from their royal duties, they have to pay that money back. Now, as of last week, they are already in Canada. So we're going to see where this comes. I hate because social media and the news are portraying Meghan to be the problem with it. But this is how I feel. He is his mom's child. He saw what his mom went through.
Exactly.
He did not want, his mom told him, if you find somebody to love, you love them. Do not let it go. And that's what he's doing what his mom asked him to do. He's living his life. He married a beautiful black woman. Shouts out, thank you, finally got in. And let them live their life. They want their kid, Archie, to have a good life, not be bombarded with all this. So they want him to enjoy himself.
Look how she let that, she let that stay up in there for Archie. She got all the names they made her choose through that book.
Archie.
He said that sounds like a black name.
Archie.
Well, Archie. Man, there's Archie and them down there doing that dumbass shit.
So let's get to these sports. I know y'all saw it like I saw it, but I still gotta laugh about it because I really think it was a publicity stunt. Conor McGregor knocks out on boy in 40 seconds.
Yeah.
It was a
did some type of
publicity
comeback,
stunt
some type
fight.
of
It was a
comeback,
publicity
yeah.
stunt fight. I'm sorry, that's what it was.
Mhm.
Conor McGregor was already at the end. They did it like the Mike Tyson, Buster Douglas. I'm sorry, it was a stunt. Conor McGregor sucks. He just think he a white boy who think he tough and hard.
But do you think that's?
Kelly.
I don't even know, but I don't know why. I hope they don't think this guy gonna make everybody like tie back into his brand. Like he's washed, he's
No.
trash.
He can't fight
He's terrible.
Israel Adesanya.
Yeah,
Israel
like
Adesanya
I don't think like
kicked
his
him
shit.
in the head.
And even past that, just the shit that he say, the way
But
he
it's
moved.
terrible.
Yeah,
It's
the way
terrible.
he moved, he's terrible.
Y'all talking about Conor McGregor?
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest. I quit
fake
watching.
tough guy shit.
I quit watching UFC when Kimbo Slice left, bro. That was the homie.
Hey, he even got knocked out, so that'll tell you.
you gotta see
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that was the homie.
You
Hey.
gotta see Israel Adesanya, the Nigerian dude. He out here kicking motherfuckers.
He better than Silva.
He beat.
That's what I
He
like.
beat Silva.
He beat Silva.
Yes, he
Silva.
did.
He beat his ass.
Yes, he did.
He beat his ass too, and I ain't never think I was gonna see Silva got his ass
Right.
beat. He an old man, but still shouldn't have got in there with that young man.
And let's get it going this week. 1 week from today, Super Bowl. We got the Chiefs and the 49ers. Here we go. Here we go.
This sounds like one of the most old school ass games. The Chiefs and the 49ers.
It's gonna be a
Hey,
good
don't-
game. It really is. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go with the 49ers. I am.
This seems like it's gonna be a
I am.
fundamental football game. This don't seem like it's gonna be really exciting.
I think it's gonna be a good game.
Both sides.
No, you know what I'm saying? No, not that's what I'm saying. It seems like one of them good ass, strategic ass games.
Right.
It's gonna have to be.
It don't seem like a young game like you were talking about the Falcons. You know what I'm saying?
Music when they
Right.
start playing and shit.
Yeah, right.
And then also this week, Eli Manning announced his retirement.
Yay! Woo!
Eli Manning
Get the fuck out of
He
here.
needs to.
announced his retirement.
They
I'm
call
kind of
him
hurt
the,
by that.
the big flute.
I am
Yeah, I was
kinda
gonna say he
hurt.
never do shit anyway.
Hey, Eli, hey, he was one of the
He never do
greatest.
shit
He's
anyway.
still gonna
He-
make it to the Hall of Fame. He still got Hall
Oh
of
yeah,
Fame
they're gonna put him in there.
credentials.
Yeah,
Yes.
his last
He got
name.
Hall of
Yes.
Fame- Hall of Fame credentials.
Yes.
I might not like him myself, but
Right,
yeah.
but we gotta give it to him.
shout out.
B
Shout
got
out
me back
to
here
Eli.
about the motherfucking skate. I'm about to pull up my skates.
Right.
Sad note, boy, y'all gotta get him to Larry June.
Yeah.
Get him to
Let's
Larry.
see. So now the albums that got released within the last couple of weeks, Bad Boy soundtrack, banging. If you seen the movie,
I haven't got into it.
bang!
yet.
Oh my, bang.
Yeah, I need to get
yes,
into it
yes.
then.
Put it
Bang.
up. Put it in your playlist. You got Raekwon, Wu-Tang Clan, his new album,
Dang.
M's. I'm sorry, not just saying him. If y'all little youngsters don't know, Eminem. Music to be Murdered By. He got a little bit of everybody on there. Ed Sheeran, Juice WRLD, rest in peace. Black Thought. If y'all don't know who the Black Thought
Thought.
is, from The Roots.
Damn.
And he got Anderson .Paak on
You
there.
know they voted him the best rapper of all time.
Who?
Black Thought.
I'll take that. And
No hard.
I can't believe the Migos came out with another album called Culture 3.
They
It's
did?
gonna be.
Did they?
It's gonna be 7.
It dropped
It
already?
just dropped on the 24th.
Damn, it didn't make no noise. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I ain't hear nothing.
I mean,
they
wild.
demolished.
but last
That's
but
what-
not least, we gotta give out the shout out to the inductees from the Hall of Fame and two of my favorite. I mean, it's like Pesh Mode, a couple other people, but the two that stood out. I'm sorry, Whitney Houston, rest in peace, and Notorious B.I.G.
I wish we had a bomb. We're going to get a
Yes.
sample. We need a bomb for
Yes, yes,
Because they deserve
yes, they do,
All right.
and I'm glad to see that.
it. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
shouts out to that. I'm gonna try to go up there
I like
for that.
that.
I want to go up there to the Hall
Hey,
of
did y'all
Fame.
see look, why was Lil Kim celebrating that she got in there,
No
though?
nominations like that though.
She was happy as hell.
Yeah, she was. A lot
she
of
was happy
people.
as fuck. Like, that's why I'm like, damn, all right, man, all right. You need a 5-minute
Right.
video. No, so no, that's her dog, though. They whole family, they deserve to be happy because, man, he done made so many strides past his death. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was good to know that he made it. And he ain't had that many albums. He ain't have half as many albums as Pop.
Right.
No, shit. I think he only had 2.
Yeah.
Well, nah, Life After Death came out after he died. So
Correct.
he only had 1 album while he was alive.
And-
studio album.
One last thought. Tonight is the Grammys. I don't even know where to start with this. So, Friday, the CEO got suspended from the Grammys because she came out on CBS Friday morning and explained that the Grammys were rigged. It's not for us minorities. People on the board shouldn't be on the board. People that are on the list to get nominated shouldn't be on the list, and usually the ones that's at the bottom get moved up to the top for a certain amount of change. So the other day, P. Diddy went in on the Grammys. He He was at the party for Clive Davis for his birthday for the gala, and he actually said black music has never been respected by the Grammys. Now, it was brought up the last couple of years because how Adele beat out Beyonce. Come on, Adele beating out Beyonce. Don't get me wrong, I love Adele, but Adele, Beyonce. So at the party Saturday night, he gave a 45-minute speech, just talking about it, talking about how it was a life-changing experience when he got a record player to play records on when he was 5 years old. That's how he knew he wanted to be in the music industry, everything. Well, while he was at the podium, you know, him being the elephant in the room, I love what he said. He told the Grammys and called them out and said, "You've got 365 days to get this shit together."
Well,
he dropped the mic, and that was enough said. But it's been an ongoing thing because I can't wait to see tonight to see who all actually really is nominated. We know Lizzo. Lizzo has about 6 nominations, I want to say. But, you know, everybody's saying she does a lot of publicity stunts. She did that at the Laker game, and then this last picture that just...
Oh, man, nah, that cover is crazy. Like, I'm like,
Well,
they're trying to make her the black Cardi B. I mean,
well,
the big Cardi B.
They just showed her in this swimsuit.
Nah, it's more pictures.
I see.
She got like
I-
seashell on. She got like...
I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand embrace your body, but I don't know.
I think they exploit her. I think it's past embracing her body because now they know that it's causing traction every time they put a naked picture of her. It's not about embracing her body.
Exactly.
Because y'all also put her up in a fucking outfit, in something, watching her eat like a plate full of chicken and shit. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
So now the one picture I did like of her was a black and white photo of her. She had long hair and she was naked and she was. That's tasteful.
That's normal stuff.
But until now, she wasn't posting all these pictures of her like this.
Yeah.
And she got a dude fine. Hey, to each his own. But at some point, love yourself, but still, you got to do it in the right way.
I was looking at a show. I watched this show. I don't know, shout the name out, but they was basically talking about how all our black women entertainers, when they get big, they don't never start off so provocative. But if you look at the trend, once they get to the top, everything about them is over sexualized, as i.e. the Rihanna, the Beyonce, the Nicki, like all of them. And they say, look how they first came out. They were just normal artists.
Right.
And then all of a sudden when they get the limelight, it's pushing this narrative and they like, look what they doing to Lizzo, the Cardi B's. Like,
Right.
they only want black women looked at and be lusted for. And that's why the ones that don't look like that don't get a lot of shine, is because that's all they want to push. And they like, they only push that on black women. I'm like, that's crazy. Just like they only push dresses.
Been 20 years.
We haven't.
But just
no,
look-
take that back. Alicia Keys, because Alicia Keys don't wear no makeup no more. She is an all natural woman, and she
damn near fell off.
Nah, Alicia's still here.
She moving.
Nah, she moving.
She moving.
Man.
She just ain't
I
on the
heard one
limelight
song.
what we call
Right.
I heard one song last year. She on TV show. She
But
done-
make sure y'all stay and watch her tonight on the Grammys at 8 o'clock. I
She
can't
on
shout
Grammys?
out the. Yeah, she hosting the Grammys again this year. Yep. So 8 o'clock tonight. Channel 7 in our area, y'all.
Yo.
Alright.
So make sure.
Grammys better shout us out next year, or is this your last one?
We're about to get into another one of these tracks. You know, that was, what was that called? That's our Real Ninja News section by Sunshine. We're about to get into one of the couple of these tracks real quick, and I'm going to come back with my main topic of the day, which is basically about black men being suspended and not allowed to graduate out in Texas because of the length of their dreads or just having dreads in their hair, period. You got the one young student in a Texas school was asked to either cut his hair on the mat or not be allowed to finish his wrestling match. Right. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to touch on that a little bit. Right now we're going to get into Fat B, one of these hot tracks he got aired up for us. Let's go. It's the Clubhouse Live, the loudest podcast on the planet.
Hey.
I'm about to see this one.
They from the city. Who is that?
DC East
That sound.
Yeah, I like that.
That's what we raised last year. So, me and Coops with Tumbleweed, 937. So,
oh, that's what you told me when he said you was like, you better come get your TV.
His daughters.
Make sure I get a story about the girls too. I wanted to make sure I pull up a story about at least some girls too. Okay. And I just wanted to make sure I pull up about the girls too. That about black girls suspended. They get suspended all the time about their hair. I remember my own daughter had an issue.
I wish somebody would. I wish Technet would do it. Hey, but you know what? I'm still trying to figure out.
They suck because like, this is a baby for real.
The Chrome Tank is only about.
Shout out to Darnay.
It's about these two tables put together. But cut half of it. That's the open. So how y'all didn't pay attention?
To know he was in there 30 minutes.
They said he was in there 40 minutes. So how did? But how y'all don't pay attention? You see what I'm saying? Like he just. But I said something up under there must have kept him down. Because if you fall again, but like we don't know how deep it is down here.
Was it suction?
That's what I want. What they say?
They got you passing out. Ain't no ops up on this block.
So did he hit his? We was thinking
And that
he
was
hit
just
his.
a one shot.
I said this. Yo. Hey, why when I looked at them, I went and grabbed them because I said, man, that reminded me of my grandma. She always
Morning Stones.
no, she loves them, so I always ate them. And so when I see them, like people be like,
Because these are some of the best cookies, original cookies ever.
yeah.
I like this one.
Yeah. You said this Darnay?
Yeah.
This the one he got that.
No, this is
Darnell.
Darnell. My fault is Darnell. My fault.
You gonna have him on here?
Right, talk shit.
Hey, listen, I ain't scared of Darnay. That's what I ain't. I will pull up.
Wait a minute, the twins?
Yeah.
That's which one?
Darnell.
Mm-hmm.
Want to do another one? Want to do another song?
No, we ready.
Okay.
We on. All right, hey.
Shout out to
That was Darnell.
Yeah.
That was there, man.
Darnell Chicken Little.
Chicken.
Nah, bro, you gotta say it. D-Nail up 80.
D-Nail up 80.
D-Nail up 80. Chicken Little. Dating Zone.
D-Nail up 80.
But you already know what it is. It's the loudest podcast on the planet where we do shit and we on the planet. And I'm about to get into these motherfucking black. They should be black excellence stories, but instead they're gonna be fucking suppression once again in America. We're gonna name this episode. What is it? They hate my hair. I don't know, man. But anyway,
Come up with something.
Nah, something I was gonna change it anyway every day because it's just crazy how we get into these same stories over and over again, and then once again America keep trying to tell us that we be overthinking or overreacting. And once again we got another young black teen. Let me get into this story. It says a black teen student might miss out on his senior prom and his high school graduation ceremony because he wears dreadlocks. DeAndre Arnold, 18, has been growing his dreadlocks since he was in the 7th grade. Since he's been a 7th grade student in the Barbers Hill Independent School District in Mount Bellevue. Sound real. And it's spelled real fancy, so I'm sure his parents got money. It said he told Fox 26 of Houston. It said DeAndre's father, David Arnold, is of Trinidadian. How you say it, y'all? Trinidadian. Yeah, I said it right. Trinity descent. Trinity descent. And men in his family often grow their dreadlocks past hip length. So basically, we already done seen a lot of them island boys. They will grow their dreadlocks in many ways, many forms. You know what I'm saying? He ain't even got the dreadlocks, the ones that look matted. And you know what I'm saying? They get crazy.
Freeform.
Either way, that's a part of it.
He got normal dreadlocks. He got normal dreadlocks and everything. And basically, my issue with that story is they suspended him a week before graduation, but he been growing the dreads since 7th grade. And they're trying to say that the dreads is not an issue, but when they put up their policy, the policy just says that the dreads can't go past shoulder length. The dread is at the shoulder length. But then he keeps his hair up in a ponytail so that it won't go past his length. And you know what they said? They said, no, we don't want you putting your hair up in a ponytail. We want you to cut it. Which to me is like trying to demasculate. You know what I'm saying?
But is that even legal?
No.
I'm just saying, like, you can't tell somebody how to wear their hair.
Yeah, but you know what? When it's a private school district, they get that right. But the thing is, that ain't even a private school district. It's a public school. And then it brought me into another story.
Is it in the suburb?
Yeah.
Is it in the...
And then, it's in like a subdivision, but it's still a public. It's not considered private. And the thing was, the superintendent got on there and basically said that he don't feel like the school did anything wrong. It's a policy set up, and they would like to work with him, but he got to cut his hair. Otherwise, he going. They said on the other students.
Well, I was gonna say, what is working with him?
They said that all the other students of the school got to follow the rules, so they're not gonna give him no break.
Y'all need to change the fucking
rules. When did this rule of the dreads come?
It was revised too. I want y'all to know that it was revised last year. It wasn't this particular until last year. So
because now it's so popular with the African American males and females.
Look, she was just seeing some natural hair walk through.
Right here.
It's easy. But you know what? That's the problem. Because then we go into another story where the referees, and I thought, damn, I wanted the real story.
The wrestler.
Yeah, that was on Good Morning America. They were basically talking about a wrestler, and
didn't he have to cut him at the match?
Yeah, they wanted him.
They cut it right there.
They wanted him to cut his hair at the match, and he wanted to play so bad. Like, look at that, man. Look at this picture of them cutting. They cut his hair, man. That is the most disrespectful thing. And then and then I seen another story. Basically, well, I'm going to get to this one first because
there's a lot of stories like this. These are the stories where you see motherfuckers online showing their true colors. This is where you hear motherfuckers say, you people need to do this, and if y'all would just do that, like, that's you feel me? These are very polarizing stories because people
and that was in a school called Buena, and I'm trying to figure out where it was all the way because they actually got a video of him getting his hair cut in front of a crowd of people by a white woman just up here snipping his hair off in different angles, not even paying attention to pattern or nothing. And it's white men. Look, everybody just sitting around him talking about he cool. It's embarrassing. And I wouldn't do it. And I'm going to tell you what I like about the little student that was in Texas. He said, I'm not cutting my hair. He said, I won't walk. We'll find another school to graduate from.
Right.
That's how serious I am. I'm not about to be disrespected. And that's what you got to do. You got to stand for something. Look at that man.
Did he win the match?
I don't even care. I mean, well, I'm not saying that to you.
Not saying it like that.
And you know what? Not to say that to you. I'm mad.
Lost, probably broke his mouth.
But I think as a young man, he did. It's sad that they cut his hair. But I think they were possibly waiting on another reaction. You know, we're labeled as a hostile.
They want to have a reason to kick you, man.
Right, and that's why I'm hoping he won that match and really But his coaches, I feel like his coaches should have stood up for him.
Yeah.
So what?
Like, what does this have to do with me? What does it have
Are
to
you
do
seeing
with him
this video
wrestling?
something like that? Just
Wait a
look,
minute,
how would you feel as a
NFL, how
parent?
long is the one dude? I can't even think his name. They wear dress. They dress me down. They playing football. So
Hey.
wrestling.
Yeah. So and just to kind of piggyback off of that, I want to say there was an investigation that went into with that ref that made him cut his
Yeah, I
head.
think he got in trouble for
Yeah,
that.
he got in trouble for that because he had been doing some stuff before that. I can't
Yeah, some
remember
more- some
what.
more
But
racist
why
shit.
did nobody stop him? That was my whole thing. This lady actually, loved every minute
this
of it.
referee would no longer be able to be basically contest stuff.
Good.
Was that in Kentucky?
Yes, that was.
Yeah, that was the.
What
that,
part of
yeah,
Kentucky?
That was the same motherfucker that was.
And they said he had multiple incidents.
Yeah, he had been doing stuff like that before.
Okay. And then, you know what I'm saying, the thing is, and I don't want to just stop it at even the fellas, because we see a lot of the stories with the fellas,
Right.
but a bigger issue is our women. I watched a video on YouTube the other day where a woman was in the office and she decided to wear her natural hair out for the first time, and every white person or white woman in there felt like it was okay to come on there and pet her like a dog. They standing there in the video, the dude is just videotaping like, I don't know why she just standing there, and they just digging in her hair.
Because
And
they can't believe. Listen, I see it all the time.
That is crazy.
I do. I get questions. How did I switch it up now? I go from weave to my natural to whatever, and they 1 minute, oh, your hair grew back some. Y'all know my hair did not grow back this fast. Or they want to know, how do you do your hair? Do y'all wash your hair every day? How do you get your
You
hair?
ain't never
How do
gonna
you
be
get your
black,
hair
so
like
why
this?
you need black hair?
Look at
But
Gabrielle Union. Remember, she just said that they, you know what I'm saying, fired her because they kept asking her, telling her that her hairstyles was too black. Gabrielle Union said that, what was she on? Just American Got?
But to me,
American
what is
Got
too
Talent,
what
yeah.
is too black?
Basically,
What
the styles,
is
switching
too
up the styles.
black?
They saying it's distracting.
Black
you know what I'm
at
saying?
all. If you ain't trying to be white, then
This the
it's too
same
black
thing that
for
the
black
Vandalia.
people.
This the
For
same
white
thing that the teacher of the Vandalia school. That's why we didn't buy our home out there. They called us home, saying that my daughter's hair was a distraction, and that every time we switch her hair up so much and put different hair balls and stuff in there, the kids want to play with it, so it's a distraction. So they asked us not to. So then when she wore her hair out, in like natural curls, it was big, it was long, she got good hair, it's long. They still said that was a problem. They said because it was distracting the kids because you keep her hair in a ponytail. So we
But
said no.
how is it distracting the kids?
Yes, everything that she did, they said it was a distraction.
keep
Everything
the
about her
kids
hair,
on
changing her
motherfucking
shoes
pads
too
in
much
school.
became a distraction because kids, they said everybody's not fortunate to do that. I said, listen, we're not gonna make our kid not be able to.
What's not fortunate?
Yeah, it was weird. It was like everything they did. I had to put up a story on Facebook like 2 years ago about my daughter. She told her story about what the teacher did. The teacher dropped the paper because she was taking a test. The teacher snatched it from her since she was taking too long. And it was just a whole bunch of like bullying that was going on from the teacher to the student. And then when we questioned her, the teacher gave us the white tears. Oh my God, I was out at a golfing meeting when they told me that I was being called a racist on the internet. It hurt my heart so bad. I said, listen, man, with all disrespect, I ain't worried about your tears because I'm worried about my daughter's tears.
Exactly.
When she came home and said a grown woman threw a paper on the floor and told her to pick it up like a dog in front of her class. When you told her that when the little white girl when you had her they had something where they was supposed to take the paper, go to you, and draw you on the paper that matches you. So my daughter's a brown skinned girl, a darker brown skinned girl. The girl brings the paper to her, the white girl, and says, well, Mayana, you're darker than this paper. So the Mayana, like, I'm offended by that. The teacher told her to quit being so sensitive. It was like, and I'm like, damn, you done went from her hair to her skin. This is it's Vandalia. I don't even remember the level, but we got her out of that.
So can we get in trouble if we say they smell like dogs when they get wet?
Yeah, because they'll say that's aggression, and you should know how to handle people better. But at the end of the day, my thing is to swing it back around.
What white people do, or else it's goddamn, or else it's we fall into the picture that they try to paint us with. Yeah. They can be as aggressive and as motherfucking insensitive as they want to be,
or passive aggressive. That's what they do.
Invented that shit. They can steal everybody else shit, but when somebody steal their shit, then it's goddamn hell on earth, man. The world flip on this head when non-white people try to do white people shit.
And then my thing is to and me for like the conclusion of my part of the subject before we wrap this up for the day is with me. I'm saying is they attacking our kids.
Bad.
You know what I'm saying? Our kids are in these facilities and these institutions because they really we don't have a lot of choices on where we can educate our kids.
Correct.
And so it's hard because if you're in the ghetto schools where they're around a lot of negativity, your kid they're not getting the education they deserve. Then when you try to put them in better schools, they only tolerate it there and they still get treated bad and they still get mistreated. So they still not experiencing the education they deserve. And it's like, damn, like some gotta give or we gotta start taking. Because at the end of the day, no way that we should see black boys and black girls being criticized on the internet about their hair and then see white girls like Bad Baby go put that same style in their hair and then tell all the black girls that's why your dude think it look better on her than on them, because this is why people get their face broke. And that's just not even to be like I'm just saying, because these tactics and stuff like that is the minor stuff that starts to break black youth down, and then by the time they get to being adults, then they got pushed off so bad by, you know what I'm saying, pissed off so bad by certain people, then they like, what's your problem? Where's your attitude? Why you acting like that?
Like one of my viewers said, it's called entitlement.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just the best way to sum it up. And it's sad because us as African Americans already got a lot going on. So if anything, we just need to keep supporting each other, holding our heads high. Y'all keep rocking y'all naturals. I'm coming with it. I'm coming.
I believe all women. Listen, I don't care. Like, I don't know. I know everybody should agree with this because I feel like I don't care what women got to do to make themselves feel beautiful. Enhancements, whatever, extensions. Don't let nobody make you feel that you can't do whatever you want to do to make yourself feel beautiful. But never feel like you need to change your natural state to appease nobody.
Exactly.
Because our natural state is the state that all people want to be in. And that's real shit.
They just mad because creamy crack sales done went down.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's just the real. You know what I'm saying? They love
money off of this shit for real.
That
White people love to take something
that went up.
that they say is amazing. You feel me? That they say amongst themselves is amazing.
You know why
they try to shit on it in front of our eyes to make us think that it's less than, so that they can take the shit, flip it, take credit for the shit, and then sell it as the best thing ever when that's already what it was when it was in our hands.
And I'm gonna tell you the reason why they really starting to attack everybody talking about with the natural state looks so messed up again is because remember that big surge when everybody figured out that perm was causing cancers and shit? So a lot of people started running away from that and natural hair really took over. So it used to be everybody getting perms every week. Now it's like I don't need a perm, I can just put this weave in, whatever, then I can take it out and rock my shit natural and put this weave in. Like, so weave don't look stale and shit no more. So now y'all, they losing money. So now all of a sudden they attacking black products again. They locking up black products, saying that you gonna still. They just making it more difficult, man.
Outside of race and everything like that, you gotta realize that self-esteem is not fucking lucrative.
Yeah.
Shit, they selling people these things because they create through the media and everything.
Stand for something. Please stand for something
inside of you, so that you can fill it up with products and services and shit that costs money, so that they can continue to profit. Real talk. They want you to be down and low on yourself and think that you ugly and all that shit, so that you can buy all the things that they tell you make you pretty and make you feel better about yourself. You feel me? Exactly. It's all business. Don't let these motherfuckers get in your mind and tell you that great ain't great. You feel me?
And listen, success is subjective. Remember that. So don't think that your success ain't like worth a celebration because you didn't go out and go do what the next person did to celebrate their success. Everybody that's successful ain't gotta go get a mansion, have a Ferrari, and all that. You know what I'm saying? So stop letting Instagram and all these social media lifestyles influence y'all. Do what's right for you. Live within your budget.
Clubhouse Live influence you.
Yeah.
If you ain't on the Clubhouse Live, you ain't shit.
I agree with that. Hey, and let me tell you something. Real rap raw. We do this shit for real. We don't give a fuck how you feel. So we gonna give it to you just like that. And you know what I'm saying? We appreciate Sunshine joining our session, man. Because you know, this is like from the ground up. We've got a little setup. You see, we even got smart with y'all, man. We promoting. You know what I'm saying? We got our sign back up here. You know what I'm saying? So you see,
right. Hey.
You see what that look at that, man. That sign is telling you. You started from the bottom, man. We ain't even got no goddamn chimney, no tenant. We got the fucking hanger. Yo, it's the Clubhouse Live, the loudest podcast on the planet, where we do shit well planned. And you know the fam in the building, it's your Dayton's favorite host, man. It's AR Denzel, Sunshine, and we the Clubhouse Live. Make sure you tune it in every Sunday, 3 to 5. If you got anything you need to promote, music, products, hit us up at clubhouselive@gmail.com. If you got any questions or suggestions, hit us up at clubhousequestions@gmail.com. And you can follow us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music.
Get it all in.
This nigga is retarded.
Yeah, you gotta get everything in, because I fucked up in the middle. But I fixed it. That's what you do. Fourth quarter, baby, we did it. Hey, R.I.P. to Kobe Bryant and his daughter, man. Real talk, man.
Right.
DJ Fat B on the ones and twos. Make sure if you need DJs book, y'all make sure y'all do book DJ Fat B.
913-327-8418 or hit me up on Facebook, Ashton Taylor, DJ Fat B, if y'all can hear it.
Dayton stand up, and to our Facebook fam, you know we rocking with you. You know how it go, man.
Thank y'all.
Hey, we see y'all going live now on y'all podcast. No hate, keep it up, man. This is a fucking a village, man. It take a village, man. We about to take Dayton to the top, but I'm gonna tell y'all, Clubhouse Live podcast gonna be the #1 podcast. Okay. You.
And we out.